Hi everyone! Happy Sunday! Hope you're all doing well. Okay, I'm going to discuss with you the system of a Filipino wife at homes. Okay, many might be wondering like, how does Filipinas or even other Asian women uh, or even Latinas do the home system? Because they find it really very like not impossible, maybe a bit difficult for them to do it. And maybe it's either they resist to do it because they find it hard or stressful or, yeah, a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities inside the house. And while they're busy working also at the same time, they don't want to do it because they're exhausted, drained, or maybe just a different kind of mentality in that and belief. So let me discuss to you according to the Filipino way. Now, first things first, in the morning, you wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and your husband is still sleeping, or your boyfriend or partner is still sleeping. You prepare his needs before going to work. So of course you don't touch other personal things, like for example the attaché case, for example. You don't need to open that. That's private thing, and you don't have any idea what's inside there. Like, it's very important papers, documents for work. So never open, and never do an investigation, like, because it's really, even though you're husbands and wives, it's not proper to do that. You don't understand things of of his business, of his work. So, I mean, not really that you're stupid, but I mean, it's more of respect. So you just carry the attaché case and prepare it where he can see it. Maybe because when he arrives home at night, he's very exhausted, he's very tired, maybe stressed from work. We don't know what happened in the office. So he might just leave it beside the door or something. So you have to look for it and put it, with the shoes, near his shoes before he goes out. Maybe, depends on your home or your house, or the usual normal, how you say, like, that it's unspoken understanding already, system. You don't This is the thing, you don't really like say, okay, if not a command for your husband, like, okay, you put it there, you have to put it there, you have to get your shoes there. No, because if they see it, even your kids, if they see it where it is placed properly, where everything is in order, they will just automatically follow it. They will understand right there and then, and eventually, yes, because you're going to normalize it, and you're going to initiate it, because you're the light of the house, you are the light of the home, and you're the initiator or the interior designer of your homes. All right, so then you prepare the towel, his undies, or if you already talk during dinner, for example, that what do you want to wear in the morning. So if he had something in mind to wear, that like, I like the blue shirt, I like this one, the pants, these trousers, this blah blah blah, prepare it in the evening if you still have the energy, or early in the morning when you wake up. Iron, hang like this outside the wardrobe or your cabinets, that he can see right away. Towels there, clean towels, undies, socks. That's how we usually do it. Not all Filipinas do it, especially nowadays, maybe. I'm not sure, but this is majority and most of us traditionally how we do it. Now, let me first make this clear that this is not, of course, you have your own system of doing things, and this is not like dictating you on what to do and how you would do it, but this is just my way of sharing that this is how we do it. So I'm not saying this is right, or this is really the proper way, or this is a must that you should do. It depends on you, but this is important to do. Very essential and vital in your homes, in a family, to your husband. And he will really adore you. for that. If he doesn't realize that, and you got separated in the end for other reasons, he will still remember you because of that. Taking care of him, leaving the, your good part, leaving a memory that you're a good woman. Still, it will haunt him. I promise you that. So, after you have prepared his stuff, you go on prepare breakfast for everybody. And while you are doing those things, like for example, you're really cooking, or because in the Philippines it's different. We really cook even breakfast. It's very, very rare that you can find just milk with bread and cereals or yogurt like this. No, it's really a cooked meal, even for breakfast. Then, while cooking, you can start cleaning a bit. What you can see that, you manage your time cleaning a bit. Of course, you're in a rush, so you don't clean it really spick and span, but just sweep the floor maybe, wipe a bit of, in the kitchen, and put things in order a bit. Because you're still waiting anyways for the cooked meal, right? Then cleaning, and then you prepare also the packed lunch for your husband. If he wants it, or if that's the usual that you do and you agree with that he wants to bring something, but even so that he doesn't want, sometimes you need to surprise him. This is personal, okay? My personal thing that I did. Usually, I surprise my ex at home if I don't have really time to really pack the lunch for him, but for the kids for sure I will have, because kids, I don't want personally to them to buy junk foods and fast foods and all that stuff. So we don't also usually give money, only food, because we don't want to let our kids get used to money. If in case we give them budget for 1 week allowance, and they are the ones to do their own budgeting, like if there are important emergency things that they need to buy, like they run out of paper at school, or they just want to buy something. So, but it's really very rare for Filipino families to do that. All right, so and then you surprise your husband or your boyfriend at work, bring him food. Or I did this many times, like how do you say? I called a restaurant and like this to deliver, not the fast food, no, like real food, real food, rice and viand, healthy food, much better. And sometimes I ask if not the real restaurant, like a neighbor, or we have this thing, pedicabs, we call it. It's a bicycle with a cab, like how do you say, modified sidecar, we call it. And sometimes I call them and just pay, and can you send it to like this, or a cab, or people that I know. Prepare the packed lunch already, and with a note, smile, enjoy eating, just that. It will make his morale really up, and his ego, and he will be very proud. Sometimes he will show off to his fellow office mates or workmates that, and then you get happy that it's your pride too and honor that, wow, people will say, you have a good wife, you have a good woman. So it makes him happy, and you're happy too to see him happy. At the same time, it's a moral boost for you too. It's a confidence boost for you too, that you're validated, that you're doing your role and you're making your man happy. Let's go back to while you prepare the pack lunch for your kids, for example, or for your husband, let's say, if your kids are already going to school, prepare them, also take them to shower if they, assist them if they're still very minors. and then change their clothes, uniforms, school uniforms, like that. But if they're really like teenage, of course you need to prepare the school uniforms already ironed and like that, but they're going to change it. But you just have to tell them that, okay, time to go to the shower, and your kids aren't going to school, so just let them play around there in one corner of your house, or maybe let them watch television, educational ones, okay, not the ones for adults, of course. And even cartoons, you have to pick a good cartoon, educational cartoons for kids, not so your kids are going to school, then prepare, then send if they you have a like school bus, or if not, you have to send or bring them to school yourself. Then if you are working also, before you bring them to school, of course you go along, prepare yourself while your kids are also finished preparing. They're gonna wait for you or something like that, and you prepare yourself to go to work too. Then you go together with the kids. Or if you have a car, family car, and you all with your husband, you all go together, like the way my dad did to us. Like, we all were when all are ready, you go with him while he's going to his office, and he drops us too. But my mom is not working, so she was a housewife, so it's just, but it was only the kids that he needs to drop by, but my mom still goes in the car most of the times, and she goes home by herself. Now the afternoon, so for example, if you are not working, you go back to the house and continue the cleaning, and also prepare yourself for lunch. And even if you have time, you can also prepare something for dinner already, so that you don't rush. And usually we prepare it really like fresh in the afternoon. So you have your siesta after cleaning, you do your laundry, and when everything else is finished, then watch TV. That's it. Or you can go out shopping for the needs of the house. All right. Or you can do the shopping when you fetch your kids from school, if there is no chance that your husband will pass by the kids in school. Now, if you're a working woman, then after work, you pass, if there's no chance for your husband to pass by the kids, you have to fetch the kids yourself and go home together. Sometimes you do the shopping before you go home if you need something, and then you arrive home, tell your kids or assist them to change clothes, take a shower again, and leave them in the study area or in whatever place you were inside the home to do their assignments while you are cooking, preparing for dinner, and preparing the house clothes of your husband inside your bedroom. And then when everything is okay, in the evening when your husband comes home, of course there's some bit of training already with your kids, like, okay, your dad, usually this is what my mom is doing. Like, we are trained and taught that when our dad comes home, we have to, okay, 7:30, we are rushing at the door to wait for him and kiss, 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 hug, hug, hug. And my dad will sit down in the sofa for a while, and one gets the attache case and put it in the proper place, and the other takes off his shoes, and the other one runs for his slippers, like that. And we enjoyed it, actually. Yeah. And you as a woman or the wife will already prepare dinner. Then kids are still doing the assignments, blah blah blah, and the dad talks with them, or sometimes the one teaches them if the mom is still in the kitchen, and sometimes both of the parents. And then dinner time. Now it is the time where you eat and talk, small talks, like, how is your day going? Ask your husband, or how are you? Is the work okay? Did you eat your lunch? Is the food okay? Like this. What do you want tomorrow? What do you want to wear tomorrow for office? So and you will prepare that the next day, early morning. And also your kids, you will ask, or even the husband will ask, okay, how was your day in school? Blah 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 blah, and so on, and share happy things. like that. And after that, of course, prepare everyone for your kids to brush their teeth. Usual, of course, I don't need to say that. But anyways, yeah, to go to bed. Okay, Filipinos don't have kids' room really, so they sleep together. Those average families, um, or they have one room for all the kids and one bedroom for husband and wife. That's the usual. Yeah, but then when they grow up, like if you have a boy and a girl, they become teenagers. Of course, you have to separate them and try to do some, maybe a division. Sometimes just curtains, or these big cabinets for decoration of the plates and all that. We put it in the middle, make a bit of a small room for privacy of your daughter and your son, and Filipino wife will usually already prepare things that is needed for tomorrow, or if she's tired or something, she still needs to do it, set it aside for early morning when she wakes up. Same routine every day. It's the normal thing that we do. And then during weekends, family time. My dad usually sets a family time, bonding time for everyone, for the whole family, including other relatives, cousins, or even his brothers or sisters, or family members. You go to the beach or like that, or even just your own family. You go to eat in a restaurant and things like that. And in the evening, you watch TV together, eat some snacks together, or talk, and sometimes play. Play really. If there, for example, there's rain outside, the mom, the dad, the kids just go around doing some crazy stuff, like how you say, taking shower in the rain. And sometimes during weekends, the man of the house will usually plan that and set everything. Okay, usually we visit the in-laws during weekends and other family members if we have the chance. But usually the in-laws or the grandparents of the kids, both sides. Or sometimes all together you go out to the beach. Let's say Sunday, go to church if you're a religious family, or you just stay at home if you want and just do some watching TV, movies, and stuff like that. But the wife still continues cleaning, cleaning every day, cooking, cleaning every day. And yeah, training of the kids here. Teach them how to cook, show them this and that, light ones. Then cycle, just like that. System goes on and on. Okay, so I hope you get something from this, and I hope you're not confused that we have this superpower. Working or non-working moms, mothers, women, Filipinas, even Asians and Latinas, those who still are doing the traditional way of life, family life, home life. It's really exciting. It's really fun. It's really happy together. A happy family staying together. Ciao. Thank you very much for always viewing and watching me, and to my new subscribers and also my old buddies, my friends. Shout out to Vibin with Ron and Liaz, Rada, Submissive Wife, Happy Life. I will have to say that she has a new channel because she got banned from YouTube, I think, if it's banned or something, but there's a problem anyway. So she has a new channel. I bow down to my husband. Please check her out. Patriarch Turner always comments to me. Robert Meredith, who is now in Palawan, Philippines, enjoying his life. And Dwayne Frierson. Oh, sorry, Dwayne. I mean, everybody is important here, okay? And to my friends, Roderick, Borge, Gato, Topo, my workmates, everyone. Thank you very much. Shelly, hi. Sorella Dove, come stai? And to I love the kids, my family, my sister, my brother in the States, all my friends back in the Philippines. I miss you guys and I love you so much. Please remember that. My friends here and abroad, everywhere in the world. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I know I'm not really good in this video making blah blah blahs, but I really appreciate that you have time to listen to me and learn about our culture and some minor things. Take care, everyone. Enjoy and stay safe. Always be positive. Smile and don't give up.